Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Frances and today we have a Q&A. So I'm just having some questions that people keep asking me on my Snapchat and on my Instagram. Like questions that I'm like, do I really need to answer these questions? But I'm just gonna do it so that these questions will never ever come up again in my DM or on my Snap. So let's see. Let's check Snap. Okay. And as you can see, I'm in my living room. I'm chilling today. I've got my water. I've got my cup of tea, you know. We need it. So, I'm half African. My mom's British, my dad's African, and I live in Germany. And honestly, like, I live in Ludwigshafen and we have so many white people, like for real, so many white people. And all these people keep asking me the same questions all the time. Like, different people ask me the same questions. So I decided to just answer them today. And hopefully they will never come up again. So, first question I always get is, can I touch your hair? Or is your hair real? First thing, no, bitch, you can't touch my hair. Like, you're in the city with your girlfriends and with your boyfriends, you know, you're just chilling in the city and a random white person just comes over to you and be like, your hair is so fantastic, it's so different, can I touch your hair? And you'll be like, no! Like, why should you want to touch my hair? Like, for real, I don't just walk up to random strange people and start asking them, can I touch your hair? Like, bitch, no, you can't. You can't. It is untouchable, like, I would say. So, and the question is, like, do you really have hair? Or why do you always keep wearing braids and wigs and weave-ons? And I'm just like, see, this is just a protective way to keep your hair secure. I mean, African people, you know the struggle is real. Like, our hair breaks off like in 2 seconds. So I like wearing braids to just keep them protective. But in the summertime, I'll rock my afro, you know what I mean? I love my afro. I'll be wearing it like all day long. So of course we have hair. And honestly, my family, we have like really long hair. So just chill, get over it. Okay, I have different hair texture than you, but that doesn't mean you can come over to me and stop embarrassing me by asking me if you can touch my hair. Like, bitch, no one touches my hair. So then let's skip to the next question. Like, okay, last time I was in the city and then we went to a restaurant, and then next to us there was like this black girl with her boyfriend. And he was black too, and they were like Cameroon, and they were speaking a language, like, I don't know. And then the waitress was like, oh, do you understand what she's saying? And I was like, no. How could I? I mean, in Africa we have like, it's a continent first of all. They have like 10 million languages in that continent. And secondly, like, every tribe has their own language. If you walk 10 meters, you're in another tribe and they speak another language and you don't understand that language either. So how on earth could I understand 20 million languages, like, for real? That's so rude. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's so rude. Because you're white and another white person is just like an Italian. Do you understand this language just because you're also white? Do you? I don't think so. So that's such a rude question, like, for real. I hate that question. Oh, this question is also funny. Can you get a sunburn? So last year I went out with my friends on vacation. We went with Ruf. It's like a German company that, like, you travel in groups. Like, you just fill out the form and then you travel in groups of people you have never met before. It's just so that people can get in contact and communicate with each other. So we went to France, Canet des Plages. And then there was one it girl that was like, why are you putting on sun cream? Can you even get a sunburn? And I was like, bitch, the fact that I'm using sun cream is because I don't want to get darker than I am. You know what I mean? Like, and yes, we can get sunburn. Like, if I sit in the sun for 10 million hours without sun cream or anything that protects my skin, I'll get sunburn. But I don't get red or anything like that. I just like, you just feel it. Like, when you touch it, it hurts. And it gets dark. Your skin gets darker. And I love using sun cream because I love my skin color. I'm not light, I'm not too dark, I'm just like best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Like, my color is perfect for me and I love the color, so I don't want to get darker. So I put on sun cream when I'm in the sun so that I just protect the goodies. You know, the goodies, you protect them. You know, the strugglers, real ladies, you know it. Like, my dad is in Africa right now. When he comes back, he'll be like black as hell. Like, he'll be literally black. So I don't want to go through that because that's too much melanin for me. Because that's just too much melanin. So, oh, this one is also a funny question. Like, do you know every black person? Like, I work in a restaurant and sometimes black people come into our restaurant and then my co-workers find it funny to ask me like, is that your auntie? Is that your uncle? Like, is that Turkish person your uncle or auntie? Is that German person your uncle or auntie? Like, no, it is not. I don't know every black person. I can't know every black person in Ludwigshafen. Well, sometimes by coincidence I might know them, but that's just because my mom used to have an Afro shop and we live in Ludwigshafen. That's really a small city. So we were like the only Afro shop in town, so a lot of people who wanted to buy like food stuff or hair products or anything like that used to come to my mom's shop, and that made me to know a lot of black people. So I'm mostly like, hello, hello, good day, hello, how are you? But that doesn't mean that I know every black person. It's just a coincidence that my mom like knows them. But if I go to another city like Mannheim, I'll see so many black people walking on the street and I'll like know none of them. Like, none of them. And that's normal because you can't know every black person. I mean, we have so many black people. I hate that question. Like, is every black woman your auntie? No, I don't think so. I think that's not the way that works, you know what I mean? Like, maybe yeah, because I'm Adam and Eve, if you think that way. Like, maybe if people that believe in such things believe that way, then yes, then they are my, but then you too, you white chick are also my sister, and you white boy are also my brother, when we talk it like that, you know what I mean? So, oh, the struggle is real for real. This one is also funny. Like, every black person can dance, sing, or play basketball. No! Like, no, we can't. First of all, I am the most unathletic person on earth. For real. I get heart racing walking upstairs. So how the hell should I know how to play basketball? And I'm short as fuck, you know, like I'm literally short. I'm short. How the hell should I be able to score? You know what I mean? Like, I can't play basketball. Okay, it's just a coincidence that maybe I can sing a bit and maybe I can dance a bit. But my sister, for example, she can't sing. So, okay. And she can't play basketball. And I know so many people that are like, they know none of it, like for real. They can do none of it. They can neither sing, nor dance, nor play basketball. You know what I mean? Like, for real. For real, are you serious? Not everyone can do it. That's such a stereotype, and I hate when people throw every black person in the same pot. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. It does make no sense. Stick up. We're in the 21st century. Please be real for once. It isn't possible, like for real, this is mission impossible, that every black person can sing, dance, or play basketball. No, for real. This is not a hate video, like for real, it's not a hate video, but these questions keep coming up to me and I'll be like, I get frustrated when I hear them. It hurts me. My brain, it starts making this funny rhythm, it's like tick, 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 as if I want to explode, and my eye keeps making that, as if I'm getting a heart attack. I'll get paralyzed if I hear this question one more time. So, okay. My sister's name is Faith. And last time we were at the doctor's place and we were in the waiting room. So then the nurse came to us and she wanted to like call my sister so that she'll be like the next. And it was like guessing who she means. Like she played a game with us, like guess who I'm calling. She was like Fat, Fatty, Fight, and we were like, do you mean Faith? She was like, oh yeah, I mean Faith. Like for real, you can't pronounce that name. Like it's not even an African name or something like Icheke, whatever, you know what I mean, like Osademe, Uwamagbe. Like I can understand that kind of one. I can understand that. Like even me myself, I can't pronounce every African name. But English names like Francis, and you'll be like, you turn it to something like extreme sport. It'll be like extreme sport to pronounce my name. Like I'm not that oriental, I'm not Francis, I'm not Frances, I'm just Francis, you know what I mean? It's nothing exclusive, it's just a normal name, it's just a normal pronunciation, Francis. Because my math teacher, he loved to call me Francis. I felt so, you know, you felt so exclusive, like an it girl, you know, when your parents give you a nice name like North or Saint, you know, you just feel like Blue Ivy. But I'm not that fancy, for real, my name isn't that fancy, it's just Francis. My sister's name isn't that fancy either, it's just Faith, you know what I mean? So please try and pronounce names right. It hurts, kind of like, it's kind of embarrassing when you're at the doctor's place and they'll be like, no man, please don't do that. So, oh, I hate this joke. Well, in the darkness I can't even see you, or I can only see your teeth in the darkness. I could scream, like literally I could scream, and really I could scream. In darkness you can still see me. Am I that dark? You can even see black, like I mean ebony black. You can see black colors sometimes in darkness. Like, why shouldn't you see me? And why is it funny to make jokes that you can't see black people in darkness? I don't find it funny. Or do you? Maybe you guys just have, maybe I'm not a funny person, maybe I don't have any sense of humor, maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid, but I don't find it funny. It's so funny, they can't even see you in darkness. Get over it. Like for real, get over it. I can see you in daylight because you're so pale. It's not funny either, so why are we doing this to each other? Like, why are we doing it? We just have to stick and be friendly to each other and appreciate every race, every color, everybody. And you should not like make jokes and make fun of other people just because of their skin color. That is just, that's so rude. Like for real, that's rude. Then once my brother, he's like really skinny, and his girlfriend, he likes sexy girlfriends. And then he came to Germany, and then my friend was like, wow, your brother is dating a skinny girl. Why? I thought black people only like thick ladies. And I was like, nigger? Really nigger? Like really nigger? Okay, let me explain this. Yes, there are some tribes that admire thicker women more, but that is just because that thickness stands for richness and wealth. Because when you're like skinny, that means you don't have money to buy food, but that doesn't mean that every black person prefers thick women. Like, for real, my brother, he's like, he hates when you're too thick. He goes to the gym like every single day, like 3 times a day he goes to the gym, because he finds it important to keep your body in shape, because his body and soul supposed to look as good as your outside. Do you understand what I mean? Like, he hates when people are thick. He can't stand it. So, no, ladies and gentlemen, no, not every black man likes thick women. I'm not that thick. Maybe that's why I don't date black people. What the hell? What does that mean? I don't understand that. Like, why? Like, honestly. And I keep hearing these questions and I'm like, sometimes I'm like speechless, and it's rarely when I get speechless. I get speechless really rarely. So I just wanted to clarify all these questions, all these stereotypes, and say that we are all beautiful in our each and other way. So stop having stereotypes, for real, niggers, for real, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we doing this? Let everyone be him or herself, like, for real. We should all be ourselves. Stop going to people and asking them if you can touch their hair, because I'll snatch you. The face I'll give to you, I'll give you that bitchy look. Don't make me turn into a bitch, because this kind of questions make me turn into a bitch, and then you think I'm unfriendly. But because you're giving me this motherfucking stupid questions, you're coming towards me with all the stereotypes. Don't do it. Please, don't do it. So that was my video for today. I just wanted to clarify some of the stereotypes and say that they're bullshit. Like, for real, they're bullshit. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, then subscribe to my channel. Don't miss to hit the notification bell to see whenever I upload a new video. And don't fail in joining me on my socials like Snapchat and Instagram to see more of me. Like, be tuned. Be in my family. You're welcomed. My family isn't big enough, you know, because African people always have a lot of family. So, my family isn't big enough, so join me. Be among of me. Be one of me. Thank you, and bye. See you next week.